Hey guys, how's it going? It's Zahait here, and we're back with a brand new episode of Astro Colony. And in today's episode, what I want to do is start reorganizing our base layout and getting it set up a little bit better. We now have the upgraded conveyor belt and actually the transport tubes as well. So we've got the conveyor belt pro and the transport tubes. It doesn't say how much better these are. It doesn't really say. But they must be better. I'm assuming at least twice as good. I did use a couple right here because this belt kept getting plugged up and it was jamming up all of our miners, but not anymore. So that's perfect. Now, what I want to do is get a whole system of these going over here on this big brand new platform that we have to play with. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? It's so nice. So I spent a little bit of time just putting the flooring on. All the wiring is done. Ta-da! Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? It's beautiful. I love it. Okay. And in the last episode, we finished setting up these miners. These guys are still doing their thing. They're very slow, though. Like, very slow. Every time they come down, or they go down and come back up, it's one piece of gold. So, whatever. It's working, but it is very, very slow and very, very painful. But, doesn't matter. Because soon we are going to be mining all the resources from space. Well, I guess maybe not gold and uranium. Gold and uranium we're probably gonna have to mine forever, but at least everything else we can start getting from here. So the first thing I'm gonna need to do is get some more of these things going. And I've been trying to figure out how I want to do this, what the best way of doing this is. And I think if I'm going to have belts like this, at least this way, I'm thinking both of them can put onto one belt that'll run down the middle. How is this? How are these powered right now? Oh, they're not. Okay, so they can suck in asteroids without power, apparently. They don't need power to do that. Anyway, I need to leave one space in between, which is kind of annoying. I maybe screwed this up. I think this will work out, because now if I put this right like this, I mean, things are going to be lined up all funny, but they're going to be working, I hope. Okay, we'll put it like that. And then this one's going to go like that. And yeah, we're going to have to expand this a little bit. Whoops. But for now, just to get it working, we can do this. Okay, perfect. So now all of these are going to be juiced and producing us some resources. Okay, that's perfect. Now we just need a few more of these things, and I want to make it backwards. Perfect, perfect. Okay, now this belt is more than likely not going to be big enough. So we're going to have to... Oh, no. We're going to have to break it and put in one of these faster belts. Whoops. And then once I get it out, this is where things start to get all tricky. Whoops. Because I want to sort out all of the stuff, and really I would like to do it sooner. I would like to do it sooner if I could. The problem is I don't know how many belts, how many of these machines will fit on one belt. So I'm just assuming right now that 8 will fit. But that might be wrong. Anyway, let's just go with it for now. And then the first thing we want to do is push all of the coal off. And push all of the ice off. So coal, ice. Actually, we could push coal and ice off the same spot. Maybe. Let's try it. Coal and ice. We'll push them both off. Now, I'm not totally sure I'm gonna want to keep it like this, but for now, we'll do that. We'll push it over this way. And we'll send it over that way for now. Then over here, what we want to do is get a whole bunch of smelters, which... Advanced smelter. Which we want to... I mean, basically spread out over a few of these machines, right? I don't know if we want to separate all of the ore. No, we don't. We want to just spread it out into a bunch of these things if we can. And I don't know how many is the right number, but we'll start with that. Okay, so I added a few extra smelters. I don't know how many we actually need, but just to get this thing going, we'll start with that. Okay, this one's already starting to make us ingots, which is great. And then I guess what we'll do is we'll shove them all out, and we're probably gonna need a faster belt. Hang on, what's the recipe for this? 4 to 1? No, we're not gonna need a faster belt. This belt should be fast enough. So we'll go like this. We'll send all of the ingots down here. And I'm not sure if we want to separate them into different storages now, or if we want to do it later. What do we have for storage even? I don't want to use one of these base warehouses because they're huge. But maybe one of these little storages will be nice. Here we go. That thing right there. Is this a little storage? Yeah, this is not bad. This is not the worst. Now, the problem is, though, that I want to turn all of those... Well, not all of them. See, the problem is I don't want to turn everything into plates. But I don't know the best way of splitting it. I mean, I guess I could do the same kind of thing I did here. Send a certain amount in to be smelted and a certain amount into storage. Okay, so the next thing we have to worry about is getting all this ice out of here. So what I'm gonna do is get a splitter, put it here. We want 0 to go right. We want 50-50, and then anything else goes in there. That's gonna split. And then we just want to push all of the ice up that way. And I'm not sure why... Oh, is it because this belt is not upgraded belt? Why it's getting all slow and janky? That might fix it. Okay, now we gotta get rid of all of this ice, this extra stuff that's not even supposed to be here. There we go. Put all the ice away. Oh yeah, and these need power or they're not going to work. Wait a minute. Oh, the power and the water are in the same spot? Well, that's not gonna do. I hate whoever invented where the ports are on these things. They're just so inconvenient. So let's try that again, like that. Hook some power up, like that. Okay, why is this not working? Oh, because the coal's all plugged up. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with the coal here right away as well. Maybe that can actually go into a storage. Just because it can. No, I don't want to get rid of the floor, please. Please, no floor. Okay. Like that. And like that. Okay, now we're gonna start storing the coal. I don't know how much coal we can store like this, but we will get started. Okay. Next thing is water, and I'm not totally sure how I want to do this yet. But we'll start like that. And in fact, maybe I can get some tanks. Do I have tanks anywhere? I'm not seeing them. Tanks. We don't need ladders right now. Okay, we'll put a tank in here. That'll start to store all of our water. Good. Now, I'm thinking I want to keep this side for hydrogen and hydrogen accessories. And maybe I'll start swapping all the plates over to this side to get refined into other things. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so what's next? We want to start making plates, and plates go into the constructor. All right, now this is kind of the part that I'm wondering if I want to start separating all of the ingots into their own branches or not. Because there's going to be a time where I need more of a certain plate, but I don't want more of all of the plates. You know what I'm saying? So I think what's going to have to happen is we're going to want to sort all of the ingots out into their respective categories. I'm thinking that's how we want to do this. And then we're going to want 3 different output belts. We'll have one of these. Do I want one of these? Or what if we want more? Maybe we'll do 2? 2 per... Well, I can make as many as I want, I guess. We just have to make a little bit more room. I could do it like this, and if we want to expand after, I can just add more. I don't know, this is already starting to get kind of sloppy, and this whole thing was to try and get rid of the sloppy. So this could be for iron, this could be for copper, this could be for gold. Except my outputs are gonna be plugged if I do it that way. So we can turn this around and do it like that. That's not the prettiest either. It's not bad. It's not bad. I just, maybe I'm not gonna have enough room now. I don't think I am. I need to move them one apart from each other. Okay, so we got all of these going. These should be only making us iron bars, not iron bars, iron plates. These should be making us copper plates. These should be making us gold plates. This wants gold bars. Actually, wait, why is that? Okay, okay. We're taking iron up this way, we're taking copper up this way, and anything that's left, which is only gonna be gold, should come this way. Now, hopefully this just starts to work as soon as I plug this in. All of the gold should start going up there and getting split between those two guys. Hopefully that's enough. Oh, there's no power. Of course. I forgot to hook the power up. Not a problem. And I don't think I actually have power running out here yet. I don't. Okay, that looks good. Now these should be working. Alright. They should be outputting, which they are. Good. Now I might need more of these to keep up with the supply. So I would think I want to leave room for more, but I don't know if I want to put them in right now. can definitely leave room though. Maybe I'll just set up 2 more. Just so I know where to end it. And then we can go from there. Oh, you know what? We could just do it. How much power am I using? Do we have tons of power left over, or what's going on here? Ooh, no we don't. We do not have tons of power left over. Although, pretty soon I'll be able to demolish that half of the base. And that will sure speed things up, won't it? I think it will. Well, okay, for now, let's leave it alone. I'll leave the space. I'll leave the space for it, like this. And we will know in the future that we can hook up more if and when we need to make more plates. Perfect. My platform is nowhere near big enough now. I had a bad feeling about this. But whatever. It's gonna work for now. There we go. So there's all of our plates being manufactured as fast as we could ever want. And then the output... Oh no. This is gonna make a mess because I have to go over top of that. Well, it's not that bad. I can still go up. Yeah, it's not the worst. We could deal with that. Up and over. Although, hang on. I just want to go up and over the wiring. Because if I go too far, I'm not going to be able to connect in the other belt. So let's delete that. We're going to want to go as close to this wire as we can without hitting it. Go up. Go over. Okay. And then these belts should connect in there. Yeah, that looks like it's gonna work. It's not the prettiest, but I think it's gonna work. It's gonna work out okay. Yeah, that's not the worst. We can deal with that. Now these guys don't even have an output yet, so my gold plates aren't even being manufactured yet. There we go. Come on, why won't you connect? There we go. There we go. And out like so. Connect this in there like that. Okay, all that looks good. Good, good, good. And we just have to get this iron out. And then we can start making some wires somewhere. Okay, so now what we want to do is get a big old juicy storage. I think we're going to actually want a real big one. Because we're going to start putting plates in here, I think. But before we do that, we need some space to do it. So let's set up a little bit bigger of a spot here. How are we doing here with production? Is this keeping up? I don't know. How did we get a plate in here? Oh, that's my inventory. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm an idiot. Okay, so we'll have to see if this is going to be able to keep up here eventually. It looks like it's not, because these crappy belts don't seem to play nice with the other belts, so I might have to upgrade the whole belt line. And that should help. Maybe I have to do that here as well. I hope I have enough resources for this. Okay. There we go. So we'll see how that goes. Things look like they're working pretty nice. These things are running actually empty, which is good. Mostly empty? No, they're actually keeping up, which is great. So now it looks like this belt needs to get upgraded because I'm not pushing the belts out, or I'm not pushing the bars out fast enough. So we might have to upgrade this belt as well. But anyway, before I start getting too worried about that, I still have to set up our storage. And for this, I think I just want to put it over here. and we will get some splitters where I can set how much of each resource we pull out and put away and how much we send to get further refined. So something like this. And then we're going to need a splitter right at that spot. Oh, all my belts are going to be overlapping. I'm going to need up and over belts, aren't I? Can I put a sloping belt on top of a not sloping belt? No. Okay. I think this is fine still. We just have to delete this. And something... I think something like this. Will work. I'm hoping. No. I didn't mean to do that part. Okay, let's get rid of this. So that belt there is going to have the copper on it. This belt here is going to have the iron on it. And then this belt here will be the one that we split off. I'm thinking that will work out okay, except I can't come down yet. We'll have to come down over here. There. That should work. Okay, then all I gotta do, I'm hoping these splitters will split up a ramp like this. Perfect. And then we can set this to be whatever ratio we want. We don't need any going right. I'll say 1 going left and even 10 going through. It doesn't matter right now because we can't go through, so it's gonna just push them all into storage, which is actually good for now. Okay, we can do the same thing here. 0 to the right, 10 through, 1 left, and same thing here. And if we ever want more or less, we can just change this. We can come in here and switch it to 0 into storage, whichever we want. It's gonna be perfect. So the only thing stopping me from going faster with my base production or my base expansion was the number of plates that I had. But now our plates are going up pretty steady. So we can start expanding, and I think we're going to expand. Do I want to come farther this way? I think I do. Or do I want to come this way? Over here. And start making the wires. I think I'll come this way. If we can. I don't know how big this has to be yet. It's still a work in progress. We'll see how this goes. And then to start making the wires, I don't think we need a constructor. Oh yeah, it is a constructor. No, it's not. What is it? What do we need? Manufacturer. It's this little guy right here. So we're gonna start making wires. And again, I don't know how many of these things we actually need. So it's gonna be a little bit wonky. But now that we've got all of this stuff already split up, it should be a pretty easy thing to just take it down and start making a series of constructors. Okay, so we got our first, what is this, manufacturer plunk down here. This one's going to make gold wire out of the gold that comes through here. And, oh, it needs power. That's why it's not working. Okay, there we go. And it does 1 plate every 6 seconds. And what are we making for plates? We are making 1 plate every 8 seconds. Wait a minute. Do we have advanced constructors? This, did I do all of this wrong? Utilities, mining... advanced smelter. Okay, we don't have advanced constructors yet. Okay, so that's good to know. So we're making 1 plate every 8 seconds, and this one is using 1 plate every 6 seconds. We have a maximum of 4 of these things, which is 1 plate every 8 seconds times 4 is 1 plate every 2 seconds. And this thing, well, it's not going to be able to keep up. It's that simple. So I think to keep up with maximum production, which this thing's probably never going to see, so we probably don't need to actually worry about it. But to keep up with maximum production, if I wanted to, I think we're gonna have to use 3 of these bad boys. And it's actually gonna be 6 for the other 2 types of plates. Oh my god. 6? I don't have room for that. So maybe we'll just go 3 of each of them for now, and just hope that it's enough. Yep, that's what we're doing. Okay, I think all of this is finally working. All I gotta do is connect the belts. Like so. Oh, I forgot one. There we go. And like so. That should start splitting things. It's looking good. Now, these 2 aren't going to be able to keep up, I don't think, with the full production. But that's not bad. Now, what I want to do is run all of that stuff back into our storage. And I think some of it needs to be further refined. What do we use wire for? I forget. Plates go in here. Wire. Actually, I think that might be all we're doing with wire right now. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So, just for now, to get things all neat and tidy, what do I want to do? Let's get this one out of here. We're going to do the same thing we did over there. We're going to come over here, and we're going to set up a splitter, because we might want to further refine this stuff, but I don't know what we want to refine it into yet. Something like that. It's going to be very similar to the other side. Again, something like that. And way over here. Something like that. Same thing, some splitters. And this one, actually, we want up here. And then we can just start running all of this stuff into storage. Like so. This stuff we want to actually come up again like we did on the other side. Whoops. Hang on. Come up. And then come over. Down. And all the way in to our storage. Now, I haven't set these up to be really anything yet. 50-50 is fine, but we know we don't need anything to go right. At least not right now. Maybe I could split some of this to go right after and send it into another facility. But anyway, for now, that should get us going. We are now making a ton of plates. We're making a ton of wire. Oh my gosh, and how is this looking? It looks like we've got tons of room. We could actually increase our number of miners, which is great, because we don't need these ones anymore. So let's start cleaning this stuff up. It will also help with our power demand. So let's get rid of all that. Zoom, zoom. Oh, I love it. Get rid of all of these wires that are kind of dangling around. We don't need them anymore. Get rid of this belt. We don't need it anymore. Perfect. Okay, so we have a little bit of room here. I'm thinking we could probably... Well, you know what? I say that, but some of these belts on this side aren't really... They don't have a lot of room left. So the only way I could speed this up is actually send this whole belt out the other way and pull the coal and yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So what I want to do is pull this out the other way. We're gonna need a fast belt for this. And I guess it could start... I guess you could just start here. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, not like that. Like this. Yeah, that will work. We'll go like this. And then what we want to do is pull out all of the ice and coal. So we'll go like that. We will go like this. We'll set this to ice and coal. And then we want to actually push all of that stuff up and over. Like, come here. Up. Down. And it's gonna get tied in there. And then this one should just get tied in here. That should increase our throughput. I'm thinking quite a bit. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. And actually, to increase the throughput even more, what I could do is tie this in a little bit farther back. I think that will help. Even more so. And then it looks like we're jamming up in here because somewhere in here is where my belts switch to the slow ones. So let's just switch it back to the fast ones now that we have more resources. Like that. There we go. That should help. Now we're cooking with gas. Oh, that is perfect. So maybe I don't need any more miners. It looks like we're maybe not keeping up. We'll have to see. Once this runs for a little bit, we'll see if it's able to catch up. And if it is, then maybe we can add more. And if it doesn't catch up, then I guess we know we don't want to really add any more. Alright, and it does look like 3 of these is too much because the belt is not fast enough. So we're gonna have to eventually upgrade all of these belts as well. Because this poor guy in here isn't able to output his products. So that's kind of sad. But that's looking pretty good. We have fully automated plates, fully automated wires, and I'm thinking that is going to wrap it up for today. In the next one, we can start working on the next tier of stuff, which is like the, well, the screws, the rods. I don't have any rods being made yet. So that's going to take copper and iron plates, which we're already manufacturing, so that's fine. I am just going to have to split them off somewhere. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do this yet. We might end up with a messy mess here, but that's okay. That's okay. Our factory is growing. I still haven't figured out the most efficient way to lay a base out yet. I'm thinking it's probably gonna be nearly time to start going up or down with this factory. How's our power looking? We still have some room. We still have a bit of room. And if I need to, we can make, well, almost, what, 600 more solar panels? So I'm not too worried about power right now. Yeah, we got enough. We got enough. Not to worry. And I was just thinking we could probably increase our throughput by having more than one input on each of these, have another whole series of these things running on a separate belt into the other side. But I don't know if it's really worth it. I'm not sure. Anyway, this robot's kind of in the way. I do want to upgrade these belts because they are not fast enough. I wish there was even faster belt. Maybe there is, we just haven't unlocked it yet. But yeah, these belts, they need to be faster. All of them. Like that. That should maybe help. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Look at that. We cleared out all of our smelters. Okay. I'm thinking we're probably gonna have to upgrade these output belts as well. Well, maybe not, actually. Yeah, they're actually keeping up pretty nicely. So it seems like two of these factories, like one on either side like this, almost fills up a belt completely. There's like a little square every once in a while. But that is not very bad at all. Well, geez, I'm liking this. This is feeling pretty good. Look at that. Everything is just going. Oh, that's amazing. All right, guys, I think we're gonna wrap up this episode there. I do have plans or thoughts about how I would fix this in the future. And I think we're gonna have to make an even bigger platform and have separate sections, iron, copper, gold. Because the problem with having it like this, well, it's fine, but I think future me is going to separate the resources before they even get into the smelter, I think, is how it's gonna happen. But for now, this is working. If we separate before we get into the smelter, then we're able to increase our production even further. Because right now, if the belt's only got 1/3 of the gold or 1/3 of the copper or whatever, then we're not really making any of the other two resources, or very few of them anyway. So if I want to expand that, I have to separate these, I think. But that is a future problem for another time. For now, I am very, very happy with how this turned out. And in the next episode, we are going to start working on, well, probably gears, probably steel screws, definitely rods, and I don't have any aluminum, but we're able to start doing aluminum, I think. Yes, we're allowed to start making aluminum bars, which I have not found. I haven't even found a planet with aluminum on it, I don't think. Uranium, titanium, uranium. Yeah, I don't know where we get aluminum from, unless we have to leave this planet or like this area and head off into the great unknown. I don't know. Maybe that's what's going on over there. I don't know what's going on. But none of that matters right now either, because, I mean, well, we gotta work with what we have before we start worrying about future stuff. So I can also probably clean all the rest of this base up between episodes, just to get it out of the way. And we probably don't need any of this stuff anymore. We, in fact, definitely do not. Although we're still mining for gold and stuff like this, so maybe this is not the end of the world to keep. I could also plumb that all the way into our smelter system over here. Could work. I don't know. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for today, guys. I hope you're liking the series so far. If you are, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and I'll see you next time.